Thank you.
Okay, fine. So I'm just stopping recording, okay, because you are now doing it. So I was just doing it for you, but now you have started it, so I'm not doing it. So here we are at step number 1 only, where we need to just define this dunning according to area. And about the dunning, yesterday we have discussed about it, that this is the exercise, or this is the process through which we can just send the reminder to our customer. Now here it is saying that for this you need to just define the area, and as per area we can just send the reminder to our customer. So here we have just gone through the transaction code OB61. So once again we can just use this transaction code OB61. Now just click on the new entry. So here I have just already done it for Ericsson. So we have just clicked on new entry, give the company code Ericsson. 01 is for the domestic customer. So on the same line, just click on the new entry button, press enter button, press enter button. Now here we can just give the Ericsson, give the company code as Ericsson 02. So this could be for a foreign customer. So you can just define the dunning area, click on save option, press enter button. Now after the step number 1, we have step number 2, where we need to just define the dunning procedure, and it can be created with the help of transaction code FBMP. If you want to go through the path, so here path is also given. So if we do it through the transaction code FBMP, we will just check it, press enter button, click on the new entry button. Here you can just see there are like procedure we need to just create. If you want to use your existing procedure, so just click on the choose option, and you can just find out the detail, and the same procedure you can just assign in your customer master record, so that customer can be done accordingly. Now here we can just see we have been given a procedure. If you want to create your own procedure, so for that we have a new button, new procedure, click on this. Now we can just define the running procedure up to the 4 character. We need to just give the code, so that code can be given up to the 4 character, could be alphanumeric. So let it be Ericsson only, and here we will go with the 4 level dunning procedure, 4 level dunning procedure. And how many maximum, how many levels we can have? We can have maximum 9 levels for Ericsson. Now here it is saying that you need to just give the interval in the days. So here we will take the interval as 7 days, and number of level will have 4. If you want to give the grace period, you can give it as 1 or 0. It can be 0 also. Here it is given 2, so it can be 0 also, or 1. So let it be 1. Then it is saying that just select the dunning. Okay, so select the standard transaction. So this dunning will be applicable on your standard transaction. And here it is saying that giving the you need to just give the reference under the reference data. You need to just provide the reference dunning procedure for the text. So to make the updation in the dunning text, so it is asking for the reference dunning procedure. So here we will just give the same ID as we have just mentioned here. Now just click on buttons. So we have level, charges, minimum amount, dunning text. So first we will just go to the dunning text. It will just give you a message. So just ignore that button. First, either you can just go to the level. So here we can just give the company code as Ericsson. Give the company code as Ericsson. Now here you can just see it is just asking that you want to use this dunning procedure for your customer or vendor. So as I just shared with you, this dunning procedure can be used for both of your account type, for your customer as well as for your vendor, and it can also be used for your one-time customer along with the normal customer. So just press enter button for the account type. customer, press enter button. Now just click on the new company code Ericsson. So just click on the new company code button, give the company code as Ericsson, press enter button. And for this company code Ericsson, just select these two checkboxes. First checkboxes is your dunning will happen according to the area you have defined. Then second, your each level will get a different dunning notice. So here it is saying that a separate notice will be sent per level. A separate dunning notice will be sent per level. So just click on save option and then go back. Go back. Now here it is saying that again you need to just click on the dunning text, and again we will just select the account type customer for the company code Ericsson. Here we need to just give the format for the dunning text. For example, we'll be using the 4-level dunning procedure. So for each level we will give the text. So here I have entered 1 to 4, and in this form we need to just attach the dunning form. So if you don't know the dunning form, you can just copy paste this format. So this is the format we can use. It is F150 dunning 0102. If you want to take it from the system, you can just press F4 option or just click on this button. Now just click on dunning form, and here we can have language as English. So here you can just see the system has just given you the dunning form as F150BE dunning 01. So here we have in the system the dunning form with the ID 0203. So you can just attach these IDs or these formats with these with this number 010203. Now just click on dunning level. Click on dunning level. So here we can just find out the information about the dunning level. So for this procedure we will have how many levels? We will have 4 levels, and it is saying that what do like the system will just give you the days in area. So here we will have the days in area. So if we have just given 1 day as a grace period, so that is the reason it is saying that the first level we will have a 1 day as a grace period. After that we will just send the reminder after 7 plus 1 8 days, then 14 plus 1 15 days, and then 21 plus 1 22 days. So we have just chosen a interval of 7 days. So after every 7 days we will just send a reminder, and the 7 day will have each level will have a grace period of 0. If you don't want to take the grace period, so here you can just keep the grace period as 0. So accordingly the days in area would be 0, 7, 14 and 21. Now you can just decide the dunning charges. If you want to recover any dunning charges from the customer, you can just give the currency. Now just click on enter button. So according to each level you can just recover the dunning charges from the customer. So here we can just give the amount as $10 per unit per level we want to recover from the customer. Now just click on the minimum amount if you want to give any minimum amount on which the running will happen. So here each level we can just give the minimum amount. So let's suppose the minimum amount is $100. So the invoice amount should be $100. If it is less than 100, then this dunning will not applicable. Now just click on back option and then save option. So this is how we have just created a dunning procedure. Now the same procedure we need to just assign in your customer master record. If you don't assign this in your customer master record, what will happen? So even if your customer has overdue invoices, so he will not be sent any reminder. Why? Because this procedure has not been assigned. So to just ensure it, we need to just you need to just assign whatever the procedure we are just opting for our customer, so that it should be assigned in their customer master record. record. Now if you want to assign the running procedure in the customer master record, we can use transaction code XD02. Transaction code is XD02. Now here it is asking for the customer, so give your customer number. So press F4 option. So for the company code addiction, so we have one customer TCL. Now in this TCL master record, the number is 4100-841. In the company code data, in the second level data, you will find a tab with the name correspondence. So in the correspondence tab, you need to just assign this a dunning procedure. So here you will have a option dunning procedure data. Under the dunning data, you need to just give the dunning procedure. So here we'll just give the dunning procedure as Ericsson. Now accordingly, this customer will be done. Now post dunning, system will update the dunning information in the customer master record in this tab only. So for example here XT03, we just display the same customer. So when did we last send him a reminder? So that will be updated here, and he is in which level? So if if he has got the dunning level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so whatever the level he has been given, so that will be updated here. Now for this we will have one overdue invoice, and for that we will just enter a invoice, and for that we will use transaction code F-22. So let's suppose we have 1 month old invoice. The date is 8th of October. So it will just capture, the system will just capture this dunning will be applicable on your posting date. So here we will just take the data as 8th of October. Now here we need to just debit our customer 841, press enter button. With how much amount? Let it be 99,000. Business area 0001 or Ericsson. Then text being sales, and 50 we have a sales account credit. Amount is asterisk, text is plus, and business area once again Ericsson. Overview the invoice and then save. Now here we have in the bill 5N we have a customer line item, and that is overdue. Now for this overdue customer line item, so for example we have such types of overdue items across the customers. So for that what we do, we will just run the dunning procedure. So for this dunning procedure, for executing this dunning, we will follow step number 5, and the transaction code is F150. F150, it is similar to F110. So F110 we have used for the automatic payment program. F150 we will use for the dunning, and here also you will be asked the run date and ID. So run date on which you are running this dunning procedure, it can be given, the previous date can also be your run date, but ideally we enter the date on which we are actually running the dunning procedure. So let it be today's date. It is 8th of November 2016, and ID is November 08. Now here it is saying that no parameters entered. Go to the parameter tab. Here we need to just give the date, let it be 8th of November. Now this date should be correct. So from which date system needs to take your invoices. So for example, up to which date system needs to take your invoices. So system needs to take the invoices as on date, and the today's date is 8th of November. For which company code? For the company code Ericsson. If you have multiple company codes, so you can just enter the range. Actually, in the real time, we give the ID for our company code in digit. We give the company code ID in digits, so that is the reason we use this range. For example, if I just want to give the range for my company code from 1000 to 1500, so all the company code will be covered. So we don't give the we don't give the company code in alphabets. So here just for the practice reason we have taken a company Ericsson, otherwise it would be in digit only. The company code would be in the digit only. So here let it be Ericsson. Now for which set of customer you want to just applicable, you want to just send the reminder. So here we can just send the customer range as one to all. Then click on save option and then again go back to the status button, status tab. So here the system will just start showing you the parameters have been maintained. If you remember in the theory we have discussed what are the dunning steps we have. First we have maintain parameter, then we have schedule dunning notices, then we have the schedule after the schedule dunning notices we have print dunning notices. So under the schedule dunning notices we have a option of change. So this is not mandatory, this is option, you can just skip this step. So for example here we have maintain parameter. Now you can just see the system is just showing you schedule button. So just click on schedule during notice. So it will ask for the output output device. Let it be LP01. That is the testing. That is our testing printer. So just click on continue button. Now here we need to just click on clock start immediately and then click on schedule button. Now here it is saying that the dunning selection is running. So you need to just keep pressing the enter button until unless the system will just give you a message that the dunning selection completed. So just keep pressing the enter button. So it is now completed. Now after the completing we can just go to the click on the dunning notice. Click on dunning notice. Here it again it is asking for the output device. Let it be LP01 and again click on print button. So here it is saying that keep pressing this keep pressing the enter button until unless this printout exercise gets completed. So here it is saying that the dunning printout is completed. Now we can just go to the dunning history, and for the account type customer D and for the company code Ericsson, we can just find out what are the customer to whom we need to just, or captured system has just captured the customer to whom we are just sending the reminder. So just click on execute button. So here the system has just found two invoices, and the total of these two invoices is 1,59,000. So here if you want to find out the detail for this two invoices, and the customer has been given level 1. So here we can just display the dunning notice, keep the cursor on the line item and then click on dunning notice. So here again you need to just give the ID for your for your testing printer output devices LP01. Now just click on print preview. Again give the output device as LP01. Click on continue button. So here you can just see the system has just generated the first returning letter for your customer TCL Technologies, and this is the format So this format can be changed, returning text can also be changed. With the help of a wrapper we can get it done. So here we can just see the days in area. So system has just taken the days in area 31 days. So for the invoice we have entered on 8th of October, and this is the second invoice system has just captured, and this is the invoice, this is 3 days old invoice, so it is 5th of November. So both the invoices system has just captured, and this could be part of your sending the reminder to the customer for to get it paid. So these are both the invoices are unpaid as on date, and system has also considered the dunning charges. So here per level we have added the charges at $10. So system has just added the charges as 10. Now here you can just see this is the dunning we have executed up to as on date. So for example, we have waited for this customer's payment for next 7 days, but but after the 7 days also we haven't received anything. So what we do after the 7 days, again the same process will be repeated, but in that after that what you will find the system will just generate the dunning letter too, and the same there would be change in the area in days. So and also there would be change in the dunning level. So the same customer will be given level 2. But before that I will just show you the customer master data. So for that we can just go to the transaction code XD03, and we will just find a updation that this customer has been given the level 1, and the last dunning date was 8th of November. Now what we do, we will again go to the F150, and this time we will give the date as future date. Will give the date as future date. Actually in the real time it is not possible, but since we are just working on the testing system, so we can just get it processed in the future date. So for example we will have a new ID, let it be 09, press enter button and then click on parameter. So here we just give the same date, but here I just take the date as 18th of November, click on save option and then go back. So I am assuming that on 18th I didn't get any amount from this customer, so accordingly the system will just capture this customer so through the dunning program. So here we have to just select start immediately, schedule, then keep pressing the enter button and then click on printout, and again keep pressing the enter button until unless the system will give you the message that it is completed, and then click on dunning history, and again we will have the, you need to just enter the account type customer, company code is Ericsson, and then click on execute. Once again we'll do it 150. So here we take the dunning run date as future date as 18th of November, 18th November, and again just go to the parameter as 18th November, and company code is Ericsson, customer one to all. I think we haven't given the range for the customer, so here we have given the range, and again click on schedule and give the output device LP01, start immediately, select the start immediately checkbox, schedule it, then click on print dunning printout. So just keep pressing the enter button, and once again we will just go to the dunning history. For the account type D, company code Ericsson, click on execute button. So now you can just see system has just given you the level 2. The same customer has been given level 2 for his 2 invoices. Again the total amount is 1,59,000. If you want to find out the detail, so just click on keep the cursor on the line item and then click on display dunning notice, and then you can just have a print preview. So you can just see there are 2 invoices, 99,000, 60,000. Click on print preview, and give the output device as LP01, that is the testing printer. Now you can just see the same customer has been given second letter, and again the text is changed, and again you can just see there is a change in the days in area. Now the days in area is earlier 31 days, now it is 41 days, and the level has been given as 2. So earlier this for the second invoice we were having the area in days as 3 days, but now it is 13 days. Now for example, again for next 30 day, for next 10 days we have waited, and we didn't hear anything, we didn't receive anything from the customer. So again we will have this dunning exercise. So again we will just repeat these steps for this customer. And here before that I will just show you the update in the customer master record. So here you can just see the system has just updated that the last dunning notice we have sent on 18th of November, and the level has been given as 3. So from this information you can just find out which customer which customer has been sent the reminder on which date, and he has been given which level. Now again I am just assuming that this customer has not paid for for the next 10 days, and we will again update the data. Let's suppose give the during run date as 18th of November, then click on the parameter, and during date is 18th of November 2016, 18th of November 2016. So here we have the company code, customer one to all. Click on save option, go to the status, and click on schedule button. Give the output device LP01, continue, start immediately, schedule it, and keep pressing the enter button until unless system will give you the message that it is completed. Then click on running printout. Again LP01 is your output device, and press enter button, and then click on print button. Again press the enter button until unless you get the message it is completed. Then go to the running history, give the account type, company code as Ericsson, click on execute button. Now you can just see the same customer has been given on 28th of November. So the same customer has been given the level 3 for again the 2 invoices, and the amount is 1,59,000 total amount. You can just keep the cursor on the line item and then click on print preview. So here we can just again give the output devices LP01. You can just see the system has just sent the third level, the third notice, and here we can just see the days in area. The days in area now we got, in place of 41 days we have now 51 days, and in place of 13 days for the second invoice we have area in days system has just given as 23 days, and the level 3 has been given. Level 3 has been given. Now if we can just once again see the customer master record. So the customer has been sent the reminder on last date 18th of November, 28th of November, sorry, and the level has been given 3. So this is how we can just use this rendering program for recovering the amount or for sending the reminder to our customer. Okay, so with this we have just completed the account receivable. Now from tomorrow we will see the asset accounting. First we will just cover the theory part of the asset accounting, then we'll do the practical for the asset accounting. Okay,
Jiten,
anything you want to just
yeah, I have a couple of questions in Dunning. Like you said, we can change the text of the Dunning.
yes,
Change it. I missed that point.
yes
How do
Manasa, please
yeah
ask.
how do you change the text of the Dunning? Like at the end of the process, it is displaying first Dunning and second Dunning, right? So
Hello,
how do you? Hello, can you hear me, Jitesh?
can you hear you?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes,
Yeah. So how can you change the
hello.
text of the Dunning?
Actually, as I just shared with you, this during text can be changed with the help of a wrapper. So the wrapper is a technical guy who would be working with you on the project. So that is like this is in his preview. So he can just make some programming changes, and accordingly the running text can be changed. What is our role in that? So our role is to test it. So for example, he has just changed the running text. So how we can just ensure it? We will do the testing, and the testing result we will share with the client, and if the client will give his okay, then the same thing will be transported to the next level or to the production system.
Yeah, and for example, if after first dunning, the customer has paid some amount. Initially, it was maybe $10,000, and after first dunning, maybe he had paid 5,000. So, does that
Is it
amount
fine?
reflect in the second dunning? Yeah, it's fine. Hello?
Hello, Manik, is it fine now?
Yes, Jitesh, I understood the point, but I have one more question. Hello?
Mm-hmm. I'm actually your voice is not coming clearly. It is getting disconnected. Can you just hold for a moment? Yeah, Manisa, now I can hear you.
Yes, so Jitesh, for suppose the customer has paid some amount after the first dunning, does that remaining amount reflect in the second dunning or?
No, 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 no. Why this that amount will be system will just consider that amount if he has just paid it. For example, here we have two invoices. One is 99,000, okay, and another amount I just forgot. So just a minute. So if he has paid one of the invoices, so in the next level, the reminder will be sent for the second invoice, which is unpaid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes
Okay.
sense.
So the system will just consider your because that is the reason we just enter the hold on. I just show you. That is the reason
Yeah.
in the Dunning program we just enter the date up to which date you want to get the incoming invoices considered in the system. So for example, here we just give the enter 150 transaction code F150 and let it be 28th of November. Now here you can just see the parameter entered. So here we need to just enter here as on date. So if we are not entering the date as on date or we are not giving the today's date, so system will not consider your customer's payment up to the date. Okay. So this is also one of the tickets I have just received from my client related to the dunning. So what the user was doing, so user was just taking the old date here. Okay, so that is the reason system was not capturing the actual amount for which the customer was to be sent the reminder. So I just asked him to enter here the current date so that all the invoices, whether these are paid or unpaid, so system will just check, and accordingly system will just consider the unpaid invoices, and for those unpaid invoices the reminder can be sent. So here if you just enter the today's date, so system will just consider the payment we have received from the customer as on date, right?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Moses, anything you want to ask?
No.
Okay, Moses. Moses, have you been able to do some practice?
Just a little bit.
Okay, okay. I would just advise you to just complete or to just do the practice because now we'll be on the third module in the SAP FI only. So you will learn the new things and you can only correlate the new things with the until like if you have already worked on the old modules. So for example, the module we have worked on, it is a GL account receivable payable. So you can just correlate these things or these sub module with the asset accounting if you have completed if you have just done the practice for these modules, right? So, so asset accounting is a little bit different, but again, these are related or the information will come from GL accounting. Okay, so so I would just advise you to just complete now your account payable receivable, right? And after that, asset accounting will be doing the document splitting and new GL accounting and the integration, right? So these are the things we'll be doing. But now from tomorrow, we'll just start the asset accounting. And I have already sent you the material for the asset accounting. If you didn't receive it, just let me know so
No,
that
I
I can
received
just
it.
send it again.
No, I received it, all of them.
Manasa, did you get the material?
Yeah.
Manasa, okay, fine. Moses, did you get the material, Manasa? Okay, fine. Okay, then we'll just conclude today's class. Let's meet 7 o'clock CST, 7 o'clock your time, EST, okay? Tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Bye.